Welcome to Drive to Five, your roadmap to success. Hi, I'm Corey Rockefeller. I'm with the Franchise Services Division of HomeSmart International, and you are in for a treat today. I'm going to try and watch the waiting room and admit people as they come. You've been asking for this session since the beginning, and Todd has been telling you all about it. So I am super excited to be able to share with you one of our preferred partners, and we want to thank all of our preferred partners, but especially kvCORE. Alyssa Harper is here with us today to fill in some of the blanks because, as you know, Todd Sumney has been saying you need to get a comprehensive CRM to manage your database. And so we put this together for you so that it will help you achieve. This series is meant to help you achieve your first 5 transactions or 5 additional transactions from what you had last year. Or if you're a real go-getter, then we're saying 5 times the amount of business. So really, it doesn't matter whether you're new, experienced, or a top producer, or just learning. This session today is all about you. And so with that said, I want you to pay close attention, and we do have a hard stop at the top of the hour. So Alyssa, I'm going to ask you, once I turn it over to you, how do you want to answer their questions? I know they're going to have some. They're a very interactive group. So they're going to put their questions in the chat because we have everybody on mute. And as you know by now, Zoom meetings without being on mute are super annoying. So we do want to hear from you guys. She wants to hear from you. How do you want us to handle the questions, at the very end or as we go along?
Yeah, good morning, Corey, and thanks so much
for having me. Okay, well, this is common for Zoom. We can't hear you.
Oh, shoot. It doesn't look like I'm on mute.
Gotta love it, right?
Are you able to unmute me?
How about, do you maybe have a headset in?
No.
No. You can hear her?
Oh, great.
Now we can. Yes. Excellent. All right. Well, then you tell me, how do you want to handle their questions?
Yeah. Good morning, Corey. Thanks so much for having me. Just given the timing, and I know we've got a lot of good stuff to cover, why don't I jump in? We'll run through the product demo. Feel free to put your questions in chat, and then we'll address as many of those at the end as we can. Does that sound good?
That sounds perfect. And I'm going to stop my share, and Alyssa Harper, one of Todd Sumney's favorite people on the planet, please take us away.
You got it. Let me share my screen here. All right. Is everybody able to see that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, let's jump in. Thanks so much for having me, Corey, and everyone with the HomeSmart family. Been, yes, good friends with Todd and many others at HomeSmart for many years, and actually have the privilege of working with many of the broker owners within the HomeSmart franchise. So excited to jump in and share a little bit more about kvCORE with you guys today. Just a really quick overview for those of you who are not familiar with Inside Real Estate. Just wanted to give you a brief overview. So Inside Real Estate is the parent company to our flagship platform, kvCORE. We power just over 250,000 agents, teams, and brokerages on our kvCORE platform today, including some of the fastest growing brands across the US and Canada. One of the things that we're most well known for is really helping our clients generate more business and grow their business quickly. So one of the things that you'll see when we jump into kvCORE is how we can help you generate leads, generate new business. In fact, we currently generate over 2 million leads per month on behalf of our customers. So we'll talk a little bit about that. The other thing that we're really well known for is automation to help streamline your day, help you maximize your time. So kvCORE is really well known for just automating that engagement and nurturing your contacts and your leads to, again, help drive more business. So you'll see we do that to the tune of about 72 million emails and texts and automated nurturing that's going out to your customers every single month. All right, so let's jump in and talk a little bit about kvCORE. So as Corey mentioned, kvCORE is really an all-in-one business solution to help maximize your productivity. There's a lot of solutions out there that do kind of one piece of the real estate life cycle, right? Maybe you've got a website over here, CRM over here, your email marketing over here. That ends up being really clunky, lots of different tools to log into, and really the data doesn't flow seamlessly across those tools, right? So kvCORE combines the entire real estate life cycle into one, and again, automates as much of this as possible for you to maximize productivity and help drive more business for you. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start out, and I'm just going to kind of real quickly walk you through the life cycle here, but I'm going to start out and talk a little bit about how kvCORE is going to help you generate new business. All right, then we'll talk a little bit more about the CRM and the marketing tools, about how we're going to help you nurture and convert that business. We'll talk a little bit about listings and how you can promote your listings, again, to drive new leads and help fuel your pipeline, all the way through to close and pay, and then some business intelligence to help you make more informed decisions about your real estate business. So we'll kind of go through that real estate life cycle here as we jump into the product. Okay, give me 1 second here. I am going to start out and take a look at a customer website. This is one of our HomeSmart brokerages, I believe in Arizona. Now, kvCORE is going to give you a beautiful IDX enabled website. If you are a team or a broker, you're going to have a website for every single one of the agents in your company, as well as your team. This is going to be customizable to you. So we want to showcase your unique brand, your look and feel. You've got full control over kind of the culture and the appearance of the website. But the website, you know, we think about websites as if it was an employee in your company. And what would that employee's number one job be? It would be to help you generate and capture leads. And so we feature your areas prominently on the website. You've got kind of your featured areas that you have local expertise in. And then we've got some calls to action here on the website, again, to help you capture more leads. We also will automatically populate area pages for you in, again, your local markets. These will populate every 15 minutes with data from your MLS. That's going to play a big role in your SEO performance of your website, again, to drive more traffic, drive more business. Now, as a consumer, if I land on this website and I start to perform a search, let's say I'm looking in Maricopa County, you're going to notice we give them a really portal-esque search experience. We don't want your customers having to go to Zillow or any of these portals to do their property search. They need to have a really nice modern search experience with your local brand. Now, as they start searching, as they start engaging with your site, we're actually going to be tracking their behavior. Every single thing they do on the website, even before they capture as a lead, is going to be tracked. And kvCORE is going to use that information. It's going to fuel that automation, again, to help nurture that lead. So they'll start searching around. Maybe they look at some of these properties. Maybe they jump in and look at the details of one of these homes. Beautiful home here. They're going to browse through these images. And once kvCORE has noticed that they're starting to show a higher level of engagement, maybe they've looked at a few properties, maybe they've taken an action and tried to save a property as a favorite, kvCORE is going to prompt them to register, okay? And kvCORE's got one of the highest lead capture rates in the industry. We typically see about 10 to 20% of your visitors will be capturing as a lead. This is what we're very, very good at. Again, we think about your website as an employee of your company, and its number one job is to help you capture leads. So we're very strategic about how we capture the lead. We're only going to ask for email address here. And as I start to type in my email address, it's going to prompt me to put my cell phone number in as a password. Okay, we actually get about 80% of people's cell phone numbers because it's a really simple and easy to remember password, right? Now, a couple of things are going to happen right away when we capture this lead. Within about 60 seconds, kvCORE is going to run what we call lead validation. That means we're going to go find this person's name. We're going to look for their physical property address. We're going to look for their employment, their social media profiles. We are going to collect as much information from third-party data sources about this customer as possible and give that to you on the back end to help you work with and engage this prospect, okay? We call that lead validation, and we run this all day, every day for your customers that register on the website. All that information, plus all the behavior that we've been tracking from the website, is combined into kvCORE's AI engine. That's going to kick off a predictive score. That predictive score is going to tell you how likely this person is to transact, okay? So we're giving you really valuable information on the back end, again, to help you connect with and convert this customer. Now, right away, we're going to deliver this lead to you as the agent. So your phone is actually going to ring. You can get an email, you can get a text notification, or you can choose to have us call you when this new lead registers. You're going to get a phone call, press 1 to connect, and boom, you're talking with your new lead that just registered on your website. Now, if you're busy, if you're out at a showing or you're at a closing or you're at an open house and you're busy, that's where kvCORE is actually going to step in and start working on your behalf. All right. So if you're not able to call this lead right away, kvCORE's behavioral automation is going to kick in and start nurturing this customer for you. So just a couple hours later, this consumer is going to get a text message from you that says, "Hey, Corey, thanks for visiting my website. I noticed you just checked out 123 Main Street. Here's a link to a couple properties that look similar. And these homes are going to be the same price range, the same area, the same bed bath count. They are even going to look similar to the homes that they viewed because we're running image recognition on every single photo in the MLS. So you're delivering a ton of value automatically while you're out running your business, doing your day-to-day stuff. kvCORE is going to be doing that for you, making you look like a rock star and working on your behalf. Okay. All right, so the lead is captured. What next? kvCORE, again, is going to be working these leads and nurturing them behind the scenes. When they are engaged, when they've shown some kind of warm intent, kvCORE is going to bubble this prospect up and tee it up for you to make a call and reach out and talk to this customer. Okay, so the next day, when you start your day, when you wake up in the morning, you're drinking your cup of coffee, you're going to open up your kvCORE mobile app. Okay, we know you're on the go, you're not going to be glued to your desktop, but you can pick up your phone, excuse me, and you can pick up your mobile app, and kvCORE is going to surface up a list, a curated list of people that you need to talk to that day. So all you do, you jump in, you hit your today's calls, you're going to have a list of folks that have shown some kind of warm intent that you should be speaking with today. So you might have Michael Phelps here, who visited your website a couple of weeks ago. Again, kvCORE has been nurturing him, keeping him coming back to the website, tracking his behavior, and now maybe he's saved a few homes as a favorite. Perfect time for you to reach out, okay? In addition, though, kvCORE is going to be running that lead validation and nurturing and watching your contacts from all across your database. So your past clients, your sphere of influence, all of them are going to be getting that nurturing. And so Philip Homer here might be somebody that you sold a home to 3 years ago, right? And kvCORE has picked up that he's had a life event. Maybe he just changed jobs and might be looking to move across town. Boom, kvCORE is going to surface that up and say, hey, you need to get in touch with Philip Homer today. Okay, so these are folks that might be asleep or in a coma in any other system, but kvCORE is going to jump in, give them lead CPR, get them nurtured, get them engaged, and tree them up for you kind of on this silver platter here each day so you know exactly where to spend your time and who to talk to. Okay. As an agent, all you're going to do is hit this green money button, dial now. It's going to give you a countdown, 3, 2, 1, remind you the reason why you're calling, and you can crank through your 10 calls each morning as you drive across town. Okay. If there's one thing that you do with kvCORE, do this and it will make you more productive. Again, going back to that, how do we get to those 5 transactions, add 5 more transactions? If you do this, you're going to be doing more business with kvCORE. Okay. All right, so that's kind of the mobile app experience and how you start your day. I'm now going to transition to the back end of kvCORE and show you the rest of kind of the real estate life cycle, the rest of that journey within the desktop of kvCORE. Okay, so I'm going to jump in here. This is your kvCORE dashboard. Again, kvCORE is available to agents, teams, and brokers. You're going to have a similar view regardless of your role. You're just, as a broker, going to be able to see your entire business, your entire organization. Same for a team and same for an individual agent. So when you log in each day, again, we want to help get you focused on the activities that are going to make you money. So right front and center, you're going to have your calls and your tasks for the day. We're going to help show you what your business pipeline looks like, your business velocity, so you can understand, how many, folks you have coming under contract here soon, how much more new leads you need to be generating to hit your goals for the year. And then on your activity page here, we're going to again surface up those hot opportunities so you know where best to spend your time. So this is going to show you everything that's going on across your business. You're going to see new leads that just registered on your website. You're going to see folks that maybe requested a showing or favorited a property. You're going to see folks that have maybe just jumped in and viewed one of their property alerts or the market reports. Maybe they requested a valuation on their home. Maybe they viewed one of your listing presentations that you've sent out from kvCORE, right? So right at a glance here, you've got all of the activity happening across your business, both your new leads, your sphere of influence, your past clients. And from here, you can take quick action to connect with these folks. So you're working smarter, not harder. So you can jump in and say, okay, Alyssa here was just on my website. She was looking on her desktop, not her mobile device. So I know she's at home. She just favorited this beautiful $12 million listing. I can fire off an email. I can call her. And again, I've got that dialer built right in. So this is going to call my cell phone and then connect me here with Alyssa. I can shoot a text message, or I can actually send a core video message. So we've got BombBomb baked right into kvCORE. It's the only CRM in the industry that's got BombBomb natively integrated right in and available for you guys to send up to 10 video messages per month for free. Okay, if you're a power user, if you want to do unlimited video and you've got a lot of videos that you've got, already recorded and saved up, you upgrade to Core Video Premium. That's going to get you unlimited video messaging. But right out the gate, you can send up to 10 video messages right here from your dashboard. Okay. Now, say you do get Alyssa on the phone and you're chatting with her. In most other systems, you're having to jump around to a bunch of places to really be able to help Alyssa once you get her on the phone. Maybe you're trying to jot down on a Post-it note what property she was looking at and then jump into the MLS to find the details. With kvCORE, you actually have a full listing CRM baked right in. So all the listings from your MLSs are available here. You can jump in, see the gallery, see all of the information about this listing, be able to really have an informed discussion and say, yes, this is a gorgeous property. It's got a beautiful pool out in the backyard, beautiful terrace. And you know what, Alyssa, if you're interested in that property, there's actually several more nearby, similar price point, similar look and feel. I'm just going to text those over to you right now while we're on the call. Okay. We've also seen quite a bit of activity on this home in the last week. Why don't we get a showing scheduled this weekend? Okay. So right away, you're having a really high value interaction right off the bat. You're not having to jump into a bunch of different tools. All right, so say that you start working with Alyssa and you want to take her through the real estate life cycle. This is going to take you in here to the contact detail page. This is where you're going to access everything you need to know about Alyssa across her real estate journey. So I can see up here at the top, she's a new lead. Maybe I've just started showing her properties, so I'm going to move her into an active status. That's going to update any campaigns that kvCORE is sending on my behalf. Over here, I can see all her contact information. This green check mark tells me that lead validation's been run, so we verified her contact information. I can see in plain English where she came from, how she got to my website, and what types of properties she's interested in. And then right here, I've got this activity stream that's going to show me everything that's ever taken place or transpired with Alyssa. I can see every text message that's been sent and received. I can see every property she's looked at, every email she's opened. Again, that lead validation's been run, so I know her occupation and where she's coming from. Everything all in one place. Again, we don't want you having to jump from tool to tool to tool. You shouldn't have to go from listing alerts over here in your MLS to your email marketing over here to your text messaging over here, right? You got all of this in one view. Over here on the right, again, I can take quick action. So I can fire off a phone call to Alyssa. I can send a text message. I can send a core video message. I can even do a voicemail drop. Maybe I don't have time to have a long conversation, but I want to drop her a quick voicemail. I can do that from here. Okay. Property alerts are those listing alerts, any campaigns, email campaigns, market reports, and then my listing presentation, all available right from here as well. Now, as I move through the taxonomy of the sales cycle with Alyssa and I'm ready to do a transaction, I can jump right into transactions here, create a new transaction. That's going to push my information into whatever transaction management tool I'm using. And then I can complete the transaction with Alyssa. Okay. Now, as I look at the rest of my database and I want to engage and work the rest of my database, I'm going to jump into my Smart CRM. One thing that I do want to call out for the agents on the line, kvCORE is really unique and it offers what we call database privacy. So if you're utilizing kvCORE through a team or through a brokerage, I'm sure you've got hard-earned contacts and past clients that you want to keep private to yourself. kvCORE is the only CRM on the market that gives you as an individual agent complete privacy over the leads and contacts that you own. That's really important, okay? So I'm logged in as a broker here, so there's clients that belong to Gracie that I can't see, they're private here, okay? If this was your account, if this was Gracie's account, she could see those, but only her, okay? So as I jump in here and I'm working the contacts in my CRM, I've got some really intelligent filters that are gonna help me, again, work smarter, not harder. So I can jump in, I can filter down and look at people based on their behavior. So maybe I wanna sort my database and see who I've got a phone call coming up with, or who has saved a property on my website in the past 30 days, right? Or maybe I just want to see everybody that's responded to me via text message in the last couple of months. I can get in here, create some smart filters, and then work, again, smarter, not harder. I can select multiple contacts here, fire off a mass email, a mass text message, a video message, and boom, I'm engaging with more of my contacts, again, based on their behavior, based on who's going to be most engaged and most likely to work with me, okay? All right, so from here, I want to take a minute and talk a little bit about lead generation, okay? kvCORE is really known for its lead engine. So we provide you guys 20 plus ways to generate leads and drive new business for free with kvCORE, okay? Some of the most popular ways that folks generate leads with kvCORE are landing pages and our squeeze pages. So you're going to have an unlimited number of landing pages that you can create. And think about a landing page as something that you can use with a campaign. Maybe you're posting it out on social media. It's going to drive people back to a page and capture them so that you can start to provide them more information. So maybe I want to do a campaign for condos in Denver under 500K. Okay, super simple to do. I can customize this page in about 60 seconds. I can choose what type of lead I'm trying to capture. I can change my background image if I'd like. Maybe I want to do a new construction image here. And then boom, I save my landing page, post it to social media right here with one click of a button. That's going to post a nice little ad to my Facebook page, capture folks here, drive them to a list of condos for under 500K in Denver. Boom, took me about 60 seconds, maybe less, and I can start generating leads using that landing page. Again, you guys get unlimited landing pages with kvCORE, so think about all of the different campaigns, all the different ways you could use these landing pages. I've got clients that use this for, their PTA groups, for, their kids' school groups, for sports groups. Lots of ways that you can get these landing pages out there to better engage your sphere, get them into your database, and provide them some value. Okay. Similarly, you can do this with what we call IDX squeeze pages. IDX squeeze pages allow you to go in and really customize just like you would a listing alert and get a specific set of properties. So maybe I want to do, I think I'm in New York in this account. So maybe I want to do homes that are near the Nyack High School that have an open house this weekend for under for under $1 million. I think this is a high priced market. Okay. I enter my criteria. I say, hey, I want folks that are open house this weekend. I generate my link, post it to social media. Again, takes me about 30 seconds to do so. That's going to create an ad on my social media profile, drive people back to a list of properties under $1 million in a specific school district that have an open house that weekend. Boom. Great way to start capturing leads from your social media. Okay, so all of these tools are available to you guys for free. Now, what we often find is that as agents, at any given point, you either have more time or more money, right? And so if you fall into that camp, if you got more time, great, go use these 20 plus lead generation tools. This is all the ingredients you need to kind of cook your own food, drive new business for yourself. If you have more money than time, you can jump into the marketplace. This is where you're going to get your ready-made food served up to you on a silver platter. You can jump in here. We've got lots of available options to purchase leads. So again, if you don't have the time, you can jump in here and purchase seller leads or buyer leads. One of the most popular lead generation products we have is something called Core Property Boost. This allows you to, it's actually going to automatically pull your listings, post them to Facebook using a proprietary ad that we built with Facebook that's going to geo-target likely buyers for your home and generate high quality, low cost leads that automatically flow right into your kvCORE account and get nurtured on your behalf. Okay, so really popular lead gen product there. All right, so now we're generating leads. Let's talk a little bit about how kvCORE is going to help you nurture and incubate your leads and your contacts, and again, bubble up your hottest opportunities. So kvCORE is going to be running what we call behavioral automation. I talked about this a little bit earlier. Let's spend a little bit more time here. So behavioral automation is going to be kvCORE working behind the scenes to nurture and engage your leads and your contacts intelligently based on their behavior. So again, kvCORE is constantly monitoring what your contacts are doing. If they visited your website, if they favorited a property, if they had a life event, kvCORE is tracking all of that information, and it's going to send text messages and emails and prompt phone calls for you intelligently based on the contact's behavior. This drives on average 5 to 10 times higher engagement than your average CRM. Okay, because it's working 24/7 for you, whether you're in a meeting, eating, sleeping, whatever you're doing, kvCORE is working behind the scenes for you. Now you can go in, you can customize this, you can turn it off. Maybe you don't want that behavior automation running for your active clients or your past clients. You want to have a little bit more high touch with them. You can simply toggle that on or off like a light switch right here. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit more about some of these marketing tools. So kvCORE's got some campaigns built right in. So day one, you're going to be able to leverage 25 plus different campaigns that we've built out. We've looked at over 100 million contacts that we maintain in the kvCORE database, and we've tracked the conversion of those contacts down to 1/100%. So we know exactly what works when it comes to lead conversion. And these are our tried and true campaigns, our secret sauce, if you will. We get you started with these day one, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You've got campaigns for folks that come in on your open house app. You've got campaigns for your active sellers, for your active buyers. All of that's ready to go for you day one. If you want to create a custom campaign, you can do that. You can just click here and add that. These are going to be what we call multi-channel campaigns. So they include email, text messages, video messages, voicemail drops. They'll prompt you with your phone calls on your mobile dialer. Really, any way that you want to communicate with folks, you can do in these campaigns here. Okay. One of the other popular things that folks use kvCORE for is your newsletters and your mass email marketing. So if you're running a MailChimp or a Constant Contact, you can get rid of that. You can run all of your email marketing right through here. You can jump in. You've got a beautiful HTML editor, very easy to use. Jump in here, create your monthly or your quarterly newsletter with some great information about your local market. Simply drag and drop if you want to pull in a video message into here, if you want to pull in a little listings carousel, very easy to customize and schedule this to go out to all the contacts in your database, or you can jump in and choose a specific set of contacts. Okay. For the brokers out there that might be providing kvCORE to their agents, you can actually do this and create these company newsletters and send it out on their behalf as well. Okay. All right, so we talked a little bit about marketing. We've talked about how you're going to nurture and engage the contacts in your database. Let's talk now a little bit about business analytics and how kvCORE is going to help empower you to make more informed decisions about your business. So kvCORE, again, is going to give you this pipeline report to show you what your business velocity looks like. And for the brokers on the call or the team leaders on the call, you're actually going to be able to see this breakdown for all the members of your team. So you can get in there and help provide some coaching, help them stay accountable to their goals and their production goals. So you've got all that information for those team members that you're working with, okay? kvCORE is also going to empower you with great information on where your business is coming from. Now, this is a test account, so ignore the dummy data in here, but kvCORE is going to give you that full kind of lead to close visibility so that you can see what sources of traffic, where is your business coming from, all the way from capture to close. So maybe I see Facebook's driving a ton of business for me, or my Zillow leads that I've got flowing into here, right? I can actually see all of those various lead sources and track them all the way through to close, okay? kvCORE activity, this is going to tell me what kvCORE has done for me lately. It's going to show me all the leads that are being nurtured and incubated, what that engagement looks like across my database. More importantly, is there anybody in my database that's not currently being nurtured? Do I have folks that are not getting a listing alert, that are not getting a market report? If so, let's jump right in there and fix that, okay? It's going to show me all the nurturing and engagement that's happening. And then consumer interest is going to show me where are the areas that my contacts, that my leads are most interested in. Maybe there's an up and coming neighborhood or a new subdivision that's getting a lot of traffic and attention. I've got a lot of clients that look at this information and then go tailor their marketing to that specific area, right? Maybe you've got, again, a specific neighborhood that's hot and up and coming. It's getting a lot of traffic to your website. Now you want to go create some landing pages that target that market and generate some more leads off of that, okay? And then again, for the brokers and the team leaders on the call, you can run this as an e-leads team. So you can have, maybe you're generating leads at the team or the company level, and you've got agents that you're assigning those leads out to. It's going to manage all of your lead routing, make sure that agents are staying accountable to those e-leads team rules. Maybe they need to respond to new leads in the first 5 minutes. It's going to manage all of that on your behalf, okay? One other important thing that I want to mention for the brokers on the call and for the teams on the call, you can actually include a lender in your kvCORE account as well. So again, all of your businesses here, all your offices, teams, and agents and lenders can live within one account. Very common that our brokerage and team partners have a lender contributing to their kvCORE, oftentimes paying 50% of the cost of the platform each month. They're going to get some marketing opportunities on your website. So you can add your mortgage, your title, any other kind of business groups that you work with are going to be marketed on your website. They're also going to receive an account within kvCORE so that they can work leads in conjunction with your agents. And again, happy to contribute typically about 50% of the monthly cost. Okay, I know that was a lot of information. I'm going to pause and let's maybe take some questions here, Corey.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to scroll up and it says, was the 10 bombs per week, per month?
Great question. It is 10 bomb videos per month per agent, and that's included at no cost. For the folks that do use BombBomb currently, maybe you're kind of a power user, you can jump in here and buy Core Video Premium. That's going to unlock unlimited video messaging via email, via text message. You can have your full BombBomb library of videos right within kvCORE, and you can also do your video messaging via the kvCORE mobile app. Typically, those BombBomb subscriptions, if you're going direct with BombBomb, cost about $70 a month. Because of our scale, because we've got 250,000 partners on the platform, we get a subsidized rate. So you're only paying $30 a month for Core Video Premium. So nice.
Excellent. Thank you. And then does IDX only use one MLS? Can we use more if we're members of multiple MLSs?
Great question. We can house as many MLSs as you need on your kvCORE websites.
Beautiful. All right. Michael wants to know, are the text, email, drip campaigns set up, ready to go, or do they all need to be created manually?
Very good question. We know you guys are busy. We don't want to create any disruption to your business while you get up and running. Those are all loaded, ready to go in kvCORE the day that you start. So, as a new agent joining kvCORE, you're going to jump in here. The first thing you're going to do is access our quick start guide. That's a couple-hour training. You can do that on demand on your own time, or you can access one of our live trainings that we host every single day of the week. Either way, you go through your training, spend a couple of hours getting to know the platform, and then you'll be good to go. You can fire off any of those pre-built campaigns.
And what about phone support?
Great question. So our primary kind of support method is going to be via chat right here in the product. This is the most popular option. You've got access to a lot of resources here. So you type in a question, it's going to direct you to some suggested answers, some articles that might be helpful for you right away. Otherwise, the support rep will chat right back with you. If you just need to get on the phone and talk to somebody, you can schedule a phone call with our phone support team.
Beautiful. And then let's see, can you please explain one more time how kvCORE nurtures the lead?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me jump back in here and we'll take a look at that behavior automation. So again, this is something that kvCORE is known for. It is essentially going to be automating your lead and contact follow-up intelligently based on their behavior. So what I mean by this is, Corey, if you visited my website this week and you saved a property, kvCORE is automatically going to send you a text message. And that text message is going to say, hey, Corey, thanks for visiting my website. I noticed you liked 123 Main Street. Here's a link to 2 or 3 other properties that look and feel similar. It's going to do that automatically. I, as your agent, don't have to do a thing. Okay, so right off the bat, you're nurturing, engaging leads better than your competition. Over time, as you come back and you maybe look at those 2 or 3 other properties they sent you, it's going to keep feeding that engine, right? That AI, and it's going to send you more homes that look and feel similar. Maybe next week, it's going to ask you if you're looking to purchase for yourself personally, if it's an investment property, right? It's going to then take that response and power the next interaction. All of that's going to be running again behind the scenes on all of your leads, all of your contacts. And again, when they've shown some warm intent, maybe it's that they requested a showing or they responded to your text message, kvCORE is going to bubble that up for you as an agent. It's going to show up on your mobile app for you to call that person that day. It's also going to show up on your dashboard so you can again see those hot opportunities and take action really quickly.
Beautiful, thank you. And then let's see, we have one here that says, so Ben says so much info, but many things that they need to see how it's done. So thank you for demoing. Michael is saying, I have a Real Geeks site. How do you feel this compares?
Yeah, that's a great question. So again, there's a lot of different tools out there. The one thing that we hear the most about with kvCORE is that it is fully connected, seamless from beginning to end. So, Real Geeks is a popular kind of CRM solution. We do hear folks using that quite often. What folks come to kvCORE though for is they want a one-stop shop, right? One simple place to run their entire business from beginning to end. So a really high-powered website that's going to capture more leads, powerful lead generation options to help you generate more business, that really smart CRM that's again working for you behind the scenes to nurture and engage more contacts, all the way into your listing presentation tools and back office. So it's that complete one-stop shop.
Excellent. All right, and Dee would like to know if she can use another platform instead of BombBomb in case she has a relationship already.
You can certainly add some links within kvCORE to your commonly used tools. Let me just hide this real quick. So you've got your company cloud. You can drop in some links to things that you use. So if you've got other tools, other systems that you want to link in here, so you've got them all in one spot, you can do that. I will say though, BombBomb is probably the best video marketing solution I've seen out there, and that's why we partnered with them.
Okay, well, they do want to know about pricing, but before we do that, I would like to get to the rest of the questions and we can circle back to that if that's okay. Are the voice drops limited or unlimited?
Great question. So the voicemail drops is a paid option. You can jump in there and purchase credits for how many voicemail drops you need. So if you're only doing that with a few contacts, you can do that. If you're going to be doing a ton of voicemail drops or you've baked them into your campaigns, you might want to purchase a few more of those.
Okay, and then Mark says he can't find the quick start guide.
It's going to be right here. I can shoot you guys some links, Corey, that we can share out with any current clients that we have. But yeah, it's going to be right here on your dashboard.
Okay, fantastic. And then John wants to know if you could possibly compare kvCORE to Wise Agent, or is that not appropriate in this session?
No worries.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah, apples and oranges. We'll share out a link to our website as well, which has got some additional product information if folks are trying to kind of compare and contrast.
Okay, fantastic. And then we're seeing how can you review kvCORE and social media? Is it connected to social media platforms?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, they missed that.
No problem. That's a great question. Let's maybe take this one and then we'll wrap up with some pricing, and we've got some special offers for HomeSmart. So yes, kvCORE is really known for helping agents spend less time on social media, but get better results from it. So a couple of examples of that. So again, I mentioned you've got your full kind of listings MLS baked right into kvCORE. So I can jump in, I can view all of my listings or my company listings. And one of the great things that I can do here is I can jump in and really quickly and easily post this right to social media. So I can post this to Facebook, to Twitter, to any of my social media platforms. If it isn't my listing, maybe I'm a new agent, I don't have many listings yet, I can actually get permission from other agents in my brokerage and post their listings. Great way to, again, generate leads from social media. The other thing that I'll mention is, in addition to some of those free social media tools, we do have an add-on product called Core Listing Machine and Core Social. That is going to automate all of your listing marketing. When you sign a new listing, it's going to automatically create your single property website, create your flyer, your postcards, post that listing on social media for you. And then Core Social is going to help you build your personal brand by posting on all of the holidays, posting local content. So that's a great add-on option if you're looking to do more with social media as well.
Okay.
All right, let's jump in and take a look at an offer we've got specifically for HomeSmart. So let me pull up my screen here. You guys still seeing that okay?
Yes.
Beautiful. Alrighty, so we have a very special offer. We've actually never done this before in our 12 years in our history, but we're excited to be able to do this. We are going to be providing kvCORE at 2 months free. Your first 2 months on the platform will be completely free. We are also providing $250 in free leads to kick off your first month on kvCORE. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking about the spring market, trying to build your database, build your pipeline. This is a fantastic way to do this. It's an exclusive buyer leads product that we offer. So very exciting to be able to offer this to you guys. It's available to all HomeSmart agents, teams, and brokerages through the month of February. So feel free to give us a call today, visit our website and fill out a form to request a demo and talk to one of our team members. We will also be at your guys' conference coming up, I believe, in about a week and a half here in Las Vegas. So feel free to come meet with us, chat with our team, and again, take advantage of this 2 months free on kvCORE plus $250 in free leads to kick off your first month.
All right, fantastic. And then they are asking what's the monthly cost?
Yeah, so it will depend on the size of account that you need with kvCORE. It is available for single agents all the way up to large brokerage organizations. So just give our team a call and we'll chat through the pricing based on the package that makes the most sense for you.
Beautiful. And then Joe is asking, so remember when you showed how if a lead, they would put in their email and then their telephone number as their password. Are they required to do that? Is that something that they can turn on and off if they don't want them to?
That's a great question. So typically by default, kvCORE is going to allow your customers to view up to 3 properties before we ask them to register. We're going to kind of track their engagement and their behavior with those listings. Maybe if they just click through real quick, they only look at 1 photo, we're going to let them view a few more. If they're looking at a bunch of photos and they're really showing high intent, we're going to ask them to capture. So it's a bit intelligent in terms of when it asks them to register, and that's why we see such a high capture rate. You can go and customize that on the back end. So you've got full kind of editing control over your website. And if you want to make it more aggressive, maybe they capture right away after 1 property view, or maybe you want to let them see 10 or 15, you can control that on the back end of kvCORE.
All right, let's see. So Dee, I'm going to answer this one. You said, can we post any listings if we do not have any listings? I'm going to say what Alyssa was suggesting is that you ask somebody else permission. And I'm going to add on top of that, talk to your broker about it, because I think state laws are different and I certainly don't know them. So Sarah is asking, drip campaigns are for listings. She missed that part. So can the frequency of the drip be adjusted?
It can. So kvCORE is going to provide all of your listing alerts and your market reports built right in. So again, you don't have to go set up listing alerts in your MLS. We will do that for you automatically for any lead that registers on your website. And if you want to set up a listing alert for contacts that you upload into kvCORE, you can do that as well. You can adjust the frequency so they either go out immediately when a new listing hits the market that meets their criteria, daily, weekly, bi-weekly, so you can control the frequency of those for sure.
All right. And Alyssa, we understand that there are lots of different costs and depending on what you have, but Norma's asking, can we just have an idea of cost for a single agent?
Happy to help with that. Yeah, so kvCORE is going to run about $500 per month, again, for that full suite of website, CRM, your email marketing, the lead engine for a single agent. The costs do go down as you kind of scale up. So in some cases, your brokerages are able to provide this to you at a lower cost. I know a lot of HomeSmart brokerages have purchased kvCORE for their entire brokerage, and they're able to offer it to their agents sometimes for as little as $50 per month. So definitely talk to your broker about it, see if it's something they're interested in providing. If not, you can still get it as an individual agent.
Beautiful. All right, I'm just looking to see if we have missed anything. Dee is asking if you can show the drip campaigns to get an idea of how they look.
Let me see what I can show you guys real quick here. Give me 1 second. Let me find, let's try an open house campaign. That was one thing that I forgot to mention is you do also get a free open house app with kvCORE. So you can put that out on your iPad at all of your open houses, and that's going to capture any consumers that run through your open house. And then automatically pull them into kvCORE and put them on a drip campaign. So let me show you an example of this campaign. Again, these are all built out for you guys in advance. So this is an open house campaign. It's going to send a text message 4 hours after we capture that consumer at the open house. It's going to be a text from an agent to the contact. You can preview that text message right here. Okay, and then day 1, they're going to get an email. It's going to prompt you to call them on day 2. So this is kind of how these campaigns will work. And again, you can set them up for just about any use case. So one of the most popular ones that I would recommend agents take advantage of is a post-close nurture campaign, right? So think about your past clients, and as you close a home, how are you making sure you stay in touch with them, right? We know that about 90% of consumers say they would work with the same agent again. Only about 13% of them actually do. So let's automate that post-close engagement and stay in touch with them. So maybe it's on their home purchase anniversary, they get a video message from you, just congratulating them on their home purchase, or maybe their birthday, they're getting a message. So these are some of those examples of touch points that go out either via email, text, or prompting a phone call. Okay.
Beautiful. We have a few minutes left before we log off. Who else has a question for Alyssa? Oh, Alyssa, you are very professional. Great information. Thank you.
Happy to help. Happy to help.
Okay.
I do see a question about leads for that $250. So great question. It is going to depend a little bit on your specific market. Obviously, costs vary across the country. From what I've seen most recently, most of our clients at that kind of $250 spend level are getting about 50 leads per month. And so again, we've never offered free leads before, but we know you're filling your pipeline, getting ready for the spring market. So great opportunity to jump in there and take advantage of that and get some new buyers in the door to kick off the spring market.
And you said that's through February, the end of February?
Correct. Yep.
All right.
You guys can give us a call today or come see us at conference in a week or so, and we'll get you set up and taken care of.
Beautiful. Would you mind putting the support numbers back up on the screen, and the best way for them to get information if they are interested would be to call this number or go to the website?
Correct. So call this 800 number. That's going to instantly get you in touch with one of our sales team members. They can give you a refresher demo on kvCORE, answer any questions that we didn't get to here today, and they'll be able to hook you up with this 2 months free and free leads offer today. You can also go to our website if you need to schedule a demo. Maybe you're busy today and you need to schedule one in advance. You can do that right there on our website.
Beautiful. And then we also have had a couple of questions on in-depth training, and we're getting, somebody else is saying very impressive. Love how easy it would make things for a new agent.
That is our goal. We want to put your business on autopilot. You go focus on your customers. We let kvCORE do the heavy lifting behind the scenes. To answer the question about training, so we do have very robust training and support for our current clients that are on the line. You can jump into support and training here. We've got our learning portal, which is going to give you all the on-demand courses that we provide. So access to that quick start guide, as well as very specific topics. If you want to focus on social media, or you're building a team, you can jump in and access any of those courses here. You can also access our live training calendar. So we do have live webinars that we host every single day of the week. You can jump in here, pick your time zone, and access any of these live trainings as well.
Fantastic. And then one more question, and that is, what if we already have kvCORE? Can they still get the lead special?
That's actually only for our new customers joining us here this month. But again, those are options that exist. It's a new product that we launched in the marketplace. So you guys can jump in here and take advantage of those new leads products here as well.
Fantastic. Well, this has been wonderful. I have a much better idea of it. And I appreciate all these questions too, because even though you covered a lot of this in the beginning, it was really helpful to have the overview again. So thank you all for your participation and your engagement. And Alyssa, thank you so much for all of the information.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me, Corey. Thank you to the HomeSmart family for joining this morning. Look forward to seeing you guys at your conference in just a week or so here, and have a fantastic day.
Love it. Love it. And okay, so somebody is asking me, where do you find the videos of Drive to 5? This one too will be posted there. So I am going to just share with you, if you go into your RSA, and then on the left side, there's education. And then if you click on videos, it will say Drive to 5, and all of the videos are there. You can also go to our dedicated site that is go.homesmart.com/drive-to-5. That's where you can register for all of the upcoming classes, and that's where you can see everything we've done. So I'm going to put that here. That is go.homesmart.com/drive-to-5. It usually takes a minute or so to convert these and get them into these places for you to review, but we will get them there for you shortly. All right, do we have time for one more? Alyssa, one more question?
I was just getting a couple questions about the special promotion that we have for new HomeSmart agents, teams, and brokers. So the offer is good through the end of February. So go ahead and sign up by the end of February. Your free leads will kick in when your kvCORE account launches. So if you launch in 3 weeks, that first month is going to be filled with leads that we're providing for you.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Thanks again, Corey. Thank you, everyone in the HomeSmart family. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Make it a great one, guys.